It is my great pleasure tonight to present this year's Lieutenant Governor's Award for Outstanding Service to the Community by an individual, Dr. Arthur Mauro. Arthur has made an outstanding contribution both in the legal field, in the business field, leading a major corporation in this province, in terms of his contribution to the community, in healthcare at the St. Boniface Hospital, in the academic world, with the Art Mauro Center for Justice and Peace Studies at St. Paul's College, and also in terms of his current service as the chairperson of the Winnipeg Airports Authority, where we are seeing come to fruition very soon Manitoba's brand new airport, a beautiful facility. In all of his endeavors, Arthur has always been a person that looks after and has a clear vision for the best interests of Manitobans. And throughout his outstanding career and long career in Manitoba, he has always made a positive contribution. So I'm very pleased tonight to have him as the recipient of this award, and I'd like to congratulate the Manitoba Chamber of Commerce for putting forward his name and presenting him this great honor tonight. Thank you very much.
Dr. Arthur Mauro studied law at the University of Manitoba, and he practiced law from 1953 to 1969, specializing in the field of transportation and communication. In 1967, he was appointed chairman of the Royal Commission on Northern Transportation, and in 1969 became a senior executive with the Great Northern Capital Corporation. From 1972 to 1976, he was President and Chief Executive Officer of Transair Limited. Dr. Mauro joined the Investors Group in 1976, and he was appointed CEO in 1985.
He is a very wise man, a very thoughtful person, intelligent, and he understood exactly the kinds of issues I was dealing with as the Chief Executive Officer of Investors Group, and he became probably my most important mentor.
Arthur Mauro has served on countless boards over the years, including the Centre for Peace and Justice, Centreport Canada, and the Winnipeg Airports Authority.
He has just an unbelievable ability in understanding the situation to ask questions of me in a way that draws me to a conclusion, likely the one he wanted in the first place, but without ever actually having to say to me, Barry, do this.
In 1987, Dr. Mauro was made a member of the Order of Canada and was later promoted to officer in 1992. He chaired the Winnipeg Grey Cup Committee in 1991.
And Art Mauro has the talent and the ability to write clearly, to speak persuasively, and to have a vision of where he wants to take the corporation, the university, the community, the province, the nation.
From 1992 to 2001, Dr. Mauro served as Chancellor of the University of Manitoba. He received an honorary Doctor of Commerce degree from Lakehead University in 1997. In 2004, he was awarded the Order of Manitoba. An active supporter of the University of Manitoba since his student days, in September 2001, Dr. Mauro made a contribution to St. Paul's College at the University of Manitoba to establish the Centre for Peace and Justice.
Dr. Mauro contributed the additional endowment to build the Mauro Centre for Peace and Justice with a focus on bringing the Abrahamic religions together in dialogue.
Premiers, Prime Ministers, and even the Queen herself sought the wisdom of Dr. Arthur Mauro.
Certainly one of the things that I've appreciated about working with Art Mauro is that he's not stuck on looking at the past.
But he also knows how to dig very deeply into the detail. So he sees both the forest and the trees.
I think I was very fortunate to watch him in action at a very critical point in my life as a leader. To be able to observe him chairing meetings, for example. He's a person of great humor, and he would never fail to actually find ways to engage people, to truly engage them.
He's a very, very clear thinker, and that's really the key element of his leadership style.
Art Mauro has written and spoken passionately about the possibilities of Manitoba becoming the Geneva of the North because of the institutions we have built.
He really reaches out, and when he sees a need, he goes to assist people to develop their ideas and to make a contribution, and I think he really loves this city and this community.
Well, he's still developing his legacy. He's not through yet.